What's up, everybody? P. Pardo here from Comic Book Users. Welcome to another episode of the show. Today is another kind of show and tell recent acquisitions. I decided to fill some more gaps in my Avengers collection. And at the same time, I have now whittled down the number of issues I need to complete the whole first 200 issues to just 14. So there's only 14 left that I need to complete the first 200 issues. I do have a lot between 200 and 300 too. I need some, but to me the most important ones are the first 200, but I'll get to the 200 to 300s as well at some point. I think I probably need like maybe about 20 some odd issues in there or less, something like that. But of course, of the 14, the first 5 are the first 5 issues, right? That's going to be a little difficult to do. Although, other than issue 1, I think it's fairly doable. But then, like I said, there's just some sporadic ones here and there, and like the teens and whatnot. And I've pretty much got everything else, so I'm pretty happy about that. So with this latest haul, I got some really cool ones. And you know how we always talk about whenever Bill or myself or Kirk, we go out and make some purchases. You know, we always try to get like at least one key every so often. Well, I got a few of them in this batch, which I'm pretty happy about. So, and one of these could be called somewhat of a key. That's the one I'm going to show first. So first of all, let's start, and I'm going to go with the earliest to the latest. Issue number 25. The first ever appearance of Doctor Doom in an Avengers comic. So this is the first battle between Doctor Doom and the Avengers with a guest star from the Fantastic Four. So this is issue number 25. Very psyched to finally get this. I've been looking and eyeing this one for quite a long time. I got one for a decent price. And yeah, so that's the first look at it. And I believe that is that's a Jack Kirby cover, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that's a Don Heck. It looks like a Kirby cover, to be honest. Even though Don Heck was doing a lot of stuff in the Avengers right around this time. So yeah, that's the first one. This one is definitely a key. This is the first time appearance of this villain. I had this in a reprint for many, many years, but I always wanted to get the original. And that is issue number 43, the debut, first appearance of the Red Guardian. Of course, the Red Guardian's member of the MCU at this point, right? So that's always what drives up these back issues, these first appearances of characters that eventually make their way into movies and whatnot. Here you got also Hercules, Hawkeye in the front, Wanda, Cap, Giant Man, the Wasp, and Hawkeye and Quicksilver, right? Pretty good condition too. This was another one. This was one of the priciest ones of the ones that I just recently picked up. Again, it's issue number 43. Happy to have that one. Then we're going to go up a little bit. I had some gaps in the 80s and the 90s and the early 100s, and I went and took care of all of them. So we got issue number 82, guest starring Daredevil. And we got some Neil Adams covers coming up here. Okay, this is right around his time with the Avengers. Then we have another key. First ever appearance in issue number 83 of the Valkyrie. So, of course, Valkyrie appears first time ever in this issue. Also, she's actually, though, for those of you who have never read this or know about this, it's actually the Enchantress in disguise, right? She would then, later, also the Valkyrie would then appear once again in issue number 142 of the Hulk. And then the Valkyrie, as we knew her going forward, would show up for the first time ever in issue number 4 of the Defenders, which Bill showed off a couple of episodes back. That was the first ever appearance of the Valkyrie, as we know her today or now, in first time in the Defenders. But this is her first appearance ever. Now you see Medusa's in this as well. Black Widow's here. Very cool issue there. And then I guess this is somewhat of a key, sort of. It's not the first appearance of this character, but it's the first ever origin story of the Black Panther, issue number 87. The origin of T'Challa. So that's kind of cool. This one's not in great shape. All right, this is a 2.5, but still not too bad. The cover colors hold up pretty well. It's just a little on the spine. It's got a bit of a wear, but still pretty cool. Number 87. And then I also needed number 90, Issue 90, Judgment Day. Okay. And then also issue 91. This is right, of course, right in the middle of the Kree and Skrull Wars. There you can see Captain Marvel there as well. Issue number 91. And then issue number 94. Behold them Androids. Issue number 95. Avengers vs. Human. Probably guess who that is, right? And then 96. Neil Adams cover there. Vision on the Warpath, right? Don't want to piss Vision off, right? And then a very special issue, issue number 100. There you have a Barry Smith cover, right? Of course, Barry Smith, more well known for doing Conan the Barbarian. Here he did a handful of superhero issues. I never felt that was a really good fit for him. He seemed more at home doing Conan type stuff, right? As you can see, Thor's not looking too good here. It's a couple of the characters are a little off, but I think he does a pretty good job with the Vision. Iron Man looks okay. Hulk looks okay. Got Hercules in the back. Overall not too bad. It's a great artist, but just he's better fit for the non costume superhero type characters. But you got everybody on here, right? 100th issue Avengers Assemble. All right, I also needed 106. Got that. A Traitor Stalks Among Us. How about 112? The Lion God. And then last of this recent haul, and another key. This is the first ever appearance in costume, not first appearance of the character, but first appearance in costume as the Hellcat. There she is. There's Patsy herself. Issue number 144. The Hellcat cometh. You wanted her, you got her. Pretty cool. Alongside Beast, Vision, Iron Man, and Captain America. Of course, that is a Gil Kane cover right there. So there you have it. Some pretty good stuff, right? Couple keys, fill in lots of holes. Like I said, I only have 14 issues to go to have all first 200 issues. I'll get there. We'll see. I have a feeling issue number 1, though, will always be out of my reach. I keep waiting, and I probably should check to see if they've ever done a facsimile one of those. And also, I guess it's issue 2 or 3, the one where they fight the Hulk for the first time. That's also ridiculously priced. So those might be ones that are kind of out of my reach. But the others are doable. I mean, you can, for like $100, $150, you can probably get some of those. So I'll have to do some saving up for those because, those are some special issues. But yeah, there are a few others. They're all doable, and I'll get them all at some point in some fashion or whatever or another. And then I'll look to kind of close up the gap in the 200s. I don't have too many more of those. So there you have it. Hope you guys liked this little show and tell, my recent acquisitions and a couple of keys for the Avengers. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we got the links to our no Ko-Fi page. That's Sea of Tranquility. I do this all the time. I'm so used to doing all the Sea of Tranquility videos, and I say that shtick at the end of every one of them. So I always want to do that here on Comic Book Users as well. So forget that. There's none of that stuff down here. I do have the link to the Sea of Tranquility merch page below, however, where you can get a Comic Book Users shirt or coffee mug. So that's available alongside all the other Sea of Tranquility stuff. So thanks in advance for your support there, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo for Comic Book Users. Have a good rest of your day, everybody, and week. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.